it!
Take him down!
There we go.
Piece of cake!
This can't be. Gilbert, steward of the mirror, and you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. Give it up and surrender. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe-to-toe with you hasn't disappointed me at all. The lieutenant's gonna be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been as careless as we were. The lieutenant? Do you mean the guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised you know about that. Looks like you dogs from the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought. Your insults are pretty funny considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender. Sorry, but we can't do that. What? What do you think you're doing? Don't move. Come any closer and this guy's brains are gonna be splattered all over the place. What's the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer? You're wrong about that. You're not our employer, the mayor is. But whether it was you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest. And we couldn't care less whether you live or die. Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot me. Cut the tears and the crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with a show like that. My leg! My leg! Gilbert? Looks like they were serious about what they said. If this isn't enough of a show for you, then how about we blow the brains of the lighthouse keeper? He has nothing to do with this! If his life means anything to you, then I suggest you back up. Let's see, like over by the stairs. Seems we don't have much of a choice. That's right. Do what you're told like the dogs you are. And it looks like this is where we bid you farewell. Wait! Don't think you're getting away this time. A rope? These guys were seriously prepared for anything. I'm leaving you to take care of that idiot steward and the rest. What? I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to Jean and ask him for further instructions. Did you just see that? Shouldn't we go after those guys too? No, didn't you just hear what Agante said? We can't just forget about Gilbert and the guys from the Raven Gang. And though I think Gilbert got what was coming to him, he is still hurt. Oh, all right. I hate to say this, but I guess we'll have to leave the rest up to Agate. Now then, I'll keep an eye on things here. Could you return to Rouen and report back to Jean? That's fine with us, but are you sure you'll be okay? Come on, I just took a whiff of sleeping powder is all. It all happened a little too fast for me to remember who attacked, though. Pretty shameful, I know. Don't beat yourself up over it. You still managed to fend off 4 attackers. The children are safe thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Well, I guess there's that, at least. Still, will Agate be okay facing them on his own? I know he's tough and all, but it still worries me. Yeah, if they somehow manage to get the drop on him. For now, we just have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He's been after those guys for a while now. He knows how they work, so I think they'll have a tough time taking him on. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just have to focus on what we can do. You're right. You're exactly right. I'll hang on to the donated money until the matron wakes up. If those guys want it, they'll have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers. You can count on me. I'll be fine, so you go on ahead. All right, be careful. Let's go, guys. Dalmor was behind everything. He was just pretending to be all kind and everything from the start. I've been kind of wondering about this. But will we be able to catch the mayor this time? Huh? She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to government affairs. And considering he controls over the whole Ruan region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy. Hold on a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange? It is funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches anywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, but still. Anyway, let's just get to the guild and talk to Jean. I think he'll have some useful advice for us. Okay. I'm fine, don't worry about me. We just need to make sure the man in charge pays his tab. Yes, that's right. What is it, Chloe? Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so can you go on ahead without me? I'll catch up to you shortly. That's fine. Are you going back to campus then? Yes. I think I should report into the headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay, I got it. We'll be waiting for you at the guild. I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua. This ought to do it. I understand. It's just hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore's behind these recent events. This is certainly a major incident. So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if he can be caught in the act. I figured as much. You can't be serious. So we just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power? Now, there's no need to panic. The Bracer Guild's hands may be tied, but the Royal Army can get him. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry. I just want you to buy some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime? Precisely. I'll contact Legion Fortress HQ with the Orbital Communication System to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other option. Okay, once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go see the mayor at once. I made it. Sorry for the delay. Not at all. Perfect timing, in fact. That was pretty quick for a run to the campus. Well, I'm pretty fast on my feet. So what's the plan? We were just talking about going to the mayor's estate. We have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army isn't contacted. Oh, I see. Well, maybe that wasn't so necessary after all. Will you be coming with us? Oh yes, please allow me to accompany you. We'll be counting on you to contact the army, Jean. Just leave it to me. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time? Now hold on just 1 second. I'm pretty sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Dunan, isn't it? What? Why, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now that I take a closer look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please go on up. The mayor and the Duke are in the banquet hall on the second floor. Excellent. Thank you for your help. All right, with so many guests arriving, I really must prepare some tea. Please pardon me. Joshua and his silver tongue. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it was that you knew the Duke was here. Oh, it's just a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning to sell vacation homes to the rich, remember? Duke Dunon might as well have a bullseye targeted right on his misshapen head. Oh, that's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with that line about the mayor inviting us? It wasn't a line. He did invite us over, the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know, or something like that. Oh, that's right. So he did invite us. Exactly. Well, why don't we head up to the banquet hall?
Yeah. I like the sound of that. Rouen would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay a while. Aha, I had a feeling you'd think so. I'll see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. You're quite the smooth talker. But good. Money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as your holdings here.
Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of...
Silence, Philip. I am to be your next king. Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing.
Yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. But first, one more drink.
Oh ho!
Hi there. Greetings from the Bracer Guild. You.
What do you people want? You look kind of familiar.
Oh, it's you. Hi, Mr. Butler. We just dropped by to talk to the mayor. No biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later? I apologize for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply came to report to you that we have identified the arsonist.
Ah, that, well, then I suppose... My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No, say what you're going to say here. It sounds interesting.
But... It's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it?
Well, if you must... While we're on the subject, it seems that Matron Teresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that?
It seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large.
I see. Still, at least you say you know who they are now. So, who did it?
Who indeed? It's exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore.
Oh, I see. That's quite a shame. I was hoping I could make them see the errors of their ways before it was too late. I suppose that was a vain hope on my part.
Huh? Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor?
What do you mean by who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been in hiding ever since last night.
I'm sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time they claim to be victims themselves.
What?
So without further ado, the culprit is... the Mayor Stewart Gilbert, acting on the orders of... you, Mayor Dalmore. We already have Gilbert in custody, and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge?
Nonsense! Do you think I know those people in the black clothes?
Well, now, that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone.
You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes on the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you?
Persistent little brats. But I've had those development plans in place for ages. They're just part of Rouen City planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I'd resort to criminal acts?
Well?
How about a mountain of debts to pay off?
Niall?
What are you doing here? I figured I'd come to the mayor's place to do some investigating. When I see you two going in, the whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell.
Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Liberal News. The name's Niall Burns. Actually, I've been checking into the city's financial affairs recently, and what do I see but that Mayor Dalmore has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. They're funds for the expansion project. Not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper and found links to the airship company's services. Now that was quite the little surprise. 1 year ago, you took more than a few trips to the Calvard Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim, but the truth is that you've amassed a nice big debt over there, am I right?
You're losing me. How? By using the town's funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods where they're cheap, selling them where they're high. That kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So how much did he lose?
From what my fellow reporters over there tell me, something to the tune of
100 million Mira?
That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage's rebuilding. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over an amount that high.
100 million. I'm pretty free with my spending, but I've got nothing on you.
This isn't a competition, you know.
Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debts and stave off any questions. But I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation home. It just seems so random. Where's your proof? Go ahead and run your story with all its wild speculations. I'll sue you in the newspaper for libel. Suddenly confident, are we? And you all. The Bracer Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here now!
I guess he's right.
He knows his rights.
Mayor, may I ask you one question?
What now? What is a student of the Royal Academy doing, associating with such people? Disgraceful. Return to campus at once.
Why did you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 Mira is certainly a lot of money, but I think that House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle the matter. The estate, for instance, he would easily sell for at least 100 million Mira.
Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down in the Dalmore family for generations. How could I ever simply let it go?
The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing?
How dare you liken this estate to that dilapidated, old hovel?
You care for no one but yourself. More than being the mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man.
You have quite a way with words, young lady. But let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. What? Fango! Bronco! Come, it's dinner time.
What the?
That smell. What the hell are those things?
Monsters! Ugh. My lord.
Unbelievable. You actually keep monsters as pets?
Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry. If there's anything left of you, I'll dump it in the river. He's crazy.
So, is fighting freaky monsters part of the stalling plan now?
Well, at least now we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too after this.
I bear you both no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone